process. Charles.
Yes.
Yesterday, early in the day, you said that you were not aware of any settlement. Later in the day on the Greta show, you were aware of the settlement. You actually went into some detail about the nature of the settlement. How do you explain that contradiction?
The way I explain that contradiction is because when I first heard the word settlement, I thought legal settlement. And my recollection later was that there was an agreement. So I made an assumption about the word settlement that it was legal, and I didn't think that there was a legal settlement but an agreement. Remember, this happened 12 years ago, and so all day in the middle of my regular schedule, I'm trying to piece the pieces together. And so, as I indicated earlier today, the best recollection of what happened was represented on Greta. Didn't intend to contradict myself. It's just been difficult trying to recollect many of the pieces that happened 12 years ago.
But both in the morning and on the Greta show, you use the word settlement. And there are many people who say, you know, the reason that your candidacy is so attractive because you're not a politician. You aren't a guy who dances around words. You shoot straight. And when you make a distinction between a settlement and an agreement, it sounds Clintonian. It sounds like you're explaining, well, it depends what the word is. So how does Herman Cain end up parsing words in such a Clintonian, legalistic way?
Well, it wasn't intended to be Clintonian. It was simply using the word agreement, which in business organizations that I have run, whenever there has been an employee leaving, whether voluntarily or involuntarily, we would generally call it an agreement. So that was the perspective from which I got around to that after trying to recall what was happening 12 years ago.
Maybe.